Well, folks, here we go again. Another day of lies and cover ups from the mainstream media and the liberal left. Puppy Pot and Chill 630. Let's get into it. I got my bowl loaded. I got my cigarette going. I got something to drink here. Unfortunately, it's just coffee, but it's what I'm going to drink. So, let's get into it. CNN staff admits that they use COVID deaths to prop up their ratings. As a matter of fact, he was on a date of some sort and he was bragging about COVID deaths rocking up the ratings and propping up CNN. How fucking disgusting are they? This guy was using COVID deaths in an attempt to get laid. Jesus Christ. At least that's what it looks like. I'm not for sure. That's what it looks like. Project Veritas was there to document and expose this guy and CNN for the pieces of shit that they are. He also said that this is the reason CNN always has a COVID death meter up on the screen, up on the corner, right there, showing the deaths and everything, because deaths push their ratings up. That's what they're doing. They are making money off of COVID death. How fucking disgusting are they? BuzzFeed feminist says women are oppressed via negative comments. So they're saying that women get on, make content on BuzzFeed and YouTube and such, and the negative comments are actually oppression against the feminists. I guess they assume that men don't get those kind of comments either. Because I do. And I'm a shit little channel of nobody. And I still get emails and personal messages telling me what a piece of shit I am and everything. You know what I do? I ignore them. Because that's what an adult does. If you want, you can cry and whine. Oh, they're hurting my feelings. Perhaps you shouldn't be making content on YouTube or BuzzFeed if you can't handle the criticism. PC culture attempts to cancel Gina Carano, but fail miserably. Because people love Gina Carano. And she's right. And she's not posting anything bad. It's just that the left doesn't like it, so they're trying to cancel her. Well, it's not going to work. Sorry. You're failing miserably, guys. And here's the deal. The beta soy boys that are making these posts online about Gina Carano, they wouldn't have the nuts to stand face to face with her. She would fuck them up. Let's take a hit. Oh boy. James O'Keefe, the journalist that brought the CNN fake news, and James O'Keefe, the journalist that brought the CNN piece of shit to light, has been banned from Twitter, so he's suing. Twitter is saying that he broke the community guidelines about putting information out that both parties aren't privy to. But it's okay when it happens against people that Twitter doesn't like and BuzzFeed don't like. When that happens, those posts stay on. But when it happens, when you do that against people that Twitter and BuzzFeed like, oh, they delete that shit. You can't do that. Bias, ignorance, all running rampant, and the liberal left is cheering it. It'll come for them eventually. They just don't get it. That's how dumb they are. Pfizer now says a third shot will be necessary with an annual booster. What the fuck? I thought these vaccines were vaccines. Apparently, the vaccines aren't working quite so good. And they're trying to push the vaccine passport, which will just throw everything into chaos and be complete bullshit. But if the private companies uh, want you to have it, what are you going to do? If American Airlines says you got to have the vaccine passport to fly, what are you going to do? It's kind of like no shirt, no shoes, no service, no passport, no fly. So they're going to push this, and it's just going to be a clusterfuck. It really is. We should treat it like the flu and get annual shots, just like the flu. We should stop treating it like a shut down national pandemic. We're beyond that. We're beyond the hump. We've got, we need to end this. That's all I'm saying. We need to end this shit. There's a lot of posts on Facebook, Twitter, and other social medias where people saying stupid things. They're saying, like, oh, I'm going to go out and run errands, so I made sure that I'm safe. I took down the air freshener in my car and blah, blah, blah. Stupid, stupid, stupid things to say. Okay. If you really want to be safe from the police, here's what you do. Don't carry illegal weapons. Do not run from the cops. Do not resist the cops. Follow directions. Do not commit crimes. And you'll be safe. It is as simple as that. Now, if you want to be dumb, go out and commit crimes, sure. Take the air freshener down off your mirror. It might save you. But in the end, the best thing you can do to save your life, don't commit crime. You can blame the police if you want, but in the end, that's not where it all starts. It starts when the person gets up, picks up the illegal weapon, and decides to go out committing crimes. It just ends with the police after somebody calls in a disturbance or a shooting, like what happened to that young kid who got shot, and the police have to respond to it. All right, and it's not like the police are out hunting people down, and when they shoot them, they go, whoa, got another one! No. And nobody likes to see a young kid have his life taken away. I don't. I wish it hadn't have happened. But I'm also not going to blame the police. The kid had a gun. The kid had gun residue on his hands. He'd been shooting the gun. All right? He had the gun while he was running from the police. And then at the last second, he ditched it behind the fence and spun around fast and threw his hands up, and it scared the police who was chasing a kid with a gun, and the police shot him. Now, there's been edited videos showing that where they crop the side of the video off so that you can't see the kid holding the gun, and then they're saying, he didn't have a gun, he put his head. No, it's all lies. He had a gun. He was running from the cops. He had a warrant. I mean, the cops did not initiate this. The kid did. And the other criminals making crime. They're the ones that are initiating all this. It just ends with the police because somebody calls it in. Very, very, very rarely are the cops just driving by and go, oh, look, a crime in progress. No, almost always. There's a crime and then the police are called. Okay? So, what we have is a very sad ending to a horrible situation where a cop shot a young kid who had a gun who was running from police. I wish the kid hadn't been shot. I really do. I don't like seeing anybody lose their life. But to blame the police is just ignorant. All right? You need to think about where it starts. It didn't start with the police. It just ended with them because they were called after. Okay? And I'm not I watched the body cam video. All right? And then I watched the cherry picked edited video. It's easy to see why some people say that he didn't have a gun and had his hands up and was all innocent. But when you watch the raw video that hasn't been edited or cherry picked, it's also obvious to see that he had a gun, he was fleeing police, and he could have been a threat. Not just to the police, but to surrounding people. All right? Very easy to see this. I'm not saying I don't know how it's going to fall out. I mean, the cop's going to get in trouble for shooting the kid, I'm sure. You know. Go, don't burp on me. Go away. Go eat your food and then come over here and burp, you gross bastard. Just to wrap this up really quick, the BLM co-founder that spent millions on homes in white neighborhoods, and then spread stories that if you talk about her, you're a white supremacist, even though she claims to be a Marxist, but lives in a capitalistic world, buying things with her capitalist money. She doesn't make any sense. She really doesn't. She is just a money grubber. Made a lot of money off of Black Lives Matter, didn't give any of it back, spent it on homes. Then when people talked about her, she said if you talk about her, it's white supremacy, which is bullshit. And then now Facebook is hiding news about her because Facebook supports BLM, the left, and all that, all the lies and the ignorance. I mean, they've let that go by so many times with people they didn't like with Tim Pool. They put out his address and where he lives. As a matter of fact, it's still on there. But when you do it to somebody that Facebook likes, they make sure to get that taken down quick and make sure to try to cancel you. It's all bullshit. All right. I'm going to end this one after another hit or so. I hope everybody is having a good day. And always remember, don't listen to me. I'm a stoner. I kind of, highlight, just kind of skim the news, hoping that you hear something that intrigues you, and then you look to find the truth for yourself, because that's what I really want. I want you to learn for yourself. Open your eyes. It's not red-pilled. It's just being cognate. It's using your head for critical thinking. Don't let the mainstream media tell you what to think. Think for yourself. And for fuck's sakes, don't listen to social media. They're just morons. Twitter, Facebook, oh my God. Don't. No. Just stupid people. Posting stupid shit. Don't do it. No. Stop. Quit. Just remember you got to be 21 in a state where it's legal to smoke marijuana. Otherwise, don't do it. And I'm here with Munch, as always. He's got to be on camera a little bit. Yeah, I love you too, dum-dum. Don't lick me. I just watched you lick your butt. Alright, get back. Alright. Let's take another hit and then let's shut this down. So I want you guys to stay safe. Be happy. Don't trust mainstream media. If you want to find something out, look it up. It's all right here at your fingertips. You have a smartphone, you have a laptop, a tablet. Use it. Learn. Otherwise, you're just picking up what fake news is putting down for you. A bunch of lies and bullshit. I think that's it, man. If you were smoking with me, I hope you got high with me. I'm high. And And yeah, I'm high. All right. All right, peace. You can't love everybody, so let's try not to hate. And I believe that's it. Stay high, bitches.